What's good, family? How y'all living? Today we got a couple things to talk about. Energy vampires, mental parasites, physical parasites, spiritual parasites, and how they affect you, where they come from, what they do, and most importantly, how to get rid of them. Alright, so let's get into it. What is a parasite? Where does it come from? Parasites come from not being clean, eating unclean foods. That's where parasites come from. And where do they go? They travel within your body and they make a home within the belly. Why the belly? Because if you are a universe, what is the center of your universe? It's the belly. This is where all life comes from. This is where all your power and your energy is stored. So what is the parasites going to do? The physical parasites, the insects, what are they going to do? They're going to come right here to the belly to feed off, because that's where all your food and nutrients and power is coming from. This is where your life started from. When you were connected to your mother, you expanded from this point. So they're going to latch on right here and they're going to stick with that. The same is true for spiritual parasites. They attach to your aura and they come to your center. Because if they can throw you off your center, they can keep you out of alignment. And as long as you're out of alignment, they can continue to feed off of you. These beings do not have a soul as you do. They don't think as you do. They don't operate as you do. All they think about is for their kind. This goes for the physical parasites, the mental parasites, and also the spiritual parasites. All they think about is reproduction. That's it. They only care about their kind. Why are you putting parasites in your environment, in your life, in your belly? Why are you listening to parasites degrade you, destruct you, and demote you? Why? Because it looks good, because it tastes good, the food tastes good, she looks good, or you could say he looks good, so I'm gonna allow him into my life even though it's killing me. I'm gonna eat this food even though it's killing me, because it looks good, it tastes good, it feels good. But the end result is what? Because you're allowing your taste buds to lie to you and tell you something tastes good. But how is worms in your temple good for you? How is energy vampires, as fine as they are, as gorgeous as they are, how are you allowing them to control you and drain you and use you as a host? Because what happens when you cut them off? They make you feel guilty and either you go back to them. That's an emotional vampire. They're using guilt to control you. That is an emotional energy vampire. When they use guilt to bring you down, to always have to work on them and fix them and to put all your energy into them. And it's never enough. Why? Why is it never enough? Because you are their life force. They don't have anything else besides you, so they always need to come to you. Because without you, they are dead. So what do when you finally wake up and you finally leave? They go to another host the next day. The very next day, they go to another host. Because otherwise, they're going to either have to be accountable and deal with themselves, or they're going to get another host and start the whole cycle over again and make that new person, that new host, feel guilty until they die. And then they find another host, and they're constantly killing every host. Draining. I know a girl, she told me that she made love in her mind. She had sex with a guy, and after they had sex, she felt less. She felt hurt. She felt weak. She felt all these new emotions that she never felt before. She asked me, do you think that these emotions that I'm feeling are someone else's emotions? Because they're not mine. I never felt these emotions before. Where are they coming from? what happened is when you connect with someone, you become one. So whatever entities, whatever demons, whatever energies, whatever sicknesses, STDs, physical, spiritual, mental thoughts, all transfer to you. So you think you're just having sex, but it's more than that. You're passing all of you, all of your energy into that other person. And if they're thinking sex as in a sexual, selfish act, where it's just, I'm going to get mine, all that's being passed to you. They look at you just as an object, all that energy is being passed to you. Straight connection. Now, if they're passing energy to you, that a sacred act, like I'm with the goddess. This is a god that I'm with, and I honor her. Namaste. I see the God in you. You see the God in me. That's sacred sex. And you enter in that sexual act, nothing but growth and cosmic love is going to come from that. Nothing but good fruit is going to come from that. And nothing but bad fruit is going to come from selfish sex. I got mine, I got hers, she got hers, we got ours, and that's it. That's why it lasts a minute. It's not worth nothing. So I would just want to share some things with you guys. How do you get rid of these parasites in your belly? The parasites in the spiritual astral realm. It's funny because the same way you get rid of these physical parasites that manifest in your life, which really they're connected to these spiritual entities, you get rid of them the same way. They do not like to be starved. As long as you're in negative environments, negative people being surrounded by you, and you're putting negative food inside of yourselves, and you're watching negative TV and listening to negative music, they love all that. That is a perfect environment for them. They love chaos. They love dirty homes. It's just like people with roaches in their house. Why? Because they live dirty. These roaches are just like the parasites. They're just like the demons. They all are one. They like chaos, confusion, disorder. They love it. That's what they feed off of. So why do you think I wear white? I keep my temple pure. I keep my temple clean. I keep the crystals on me. I'm a walking temple of God, right? That's a whole nother topic, but you got to keep your temple pure, your temple clean, your home clean, your mind clean. You playing chess now. You thinking 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. So they love for you to be eating dead food. Why? Because they're dead, and it keeps you dead, so they can continue to feed off of that. Am I telling you to go vegan? I'm not telling you to go vegan or fruitarian or vegetarian. I'm not telling you to do any of that, because if your mind is not ready for that, then you're not ready for that.